the person that usually towers in the entire crowd, men and women, and is the most beautiful person that I've met over the last few years. I would like to now invite to you Adora Nwofor. Adora.
Hello there. I'm gonna be honest, usually I come up and I'm really serious and I'm really hard and rough. For instance, I was the person at the front of the Women's March screaming, women's rights are human rights and human rights are women's rights, right? So I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes of backstory and then I'm gonna tell some jokes. Yeah? Can we do that? And these people who have stood up here to support us, I'm gonna ask you to like take some steps forward and turn around so we can all enjoy, right? And then you come back after. We're gonna do this lickety split. Go move this skinny bitch here. So I am born and raised in Calgary. Right, 3 people believe me. Very often people will say, where are you from? And I'll be like, Calgary. And they're like, no, where are you really from? And I'm like, Calgary. And they're like, come on, like, really, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm a redneck. Yeah, rednecks come from Calgary, I'm from Calgary. I'm a redneck. Right, anybody can buy a truck and put those silver round things on the bottom, right? My truck has a lift kit and a flare side. Just like me. So, living in Calgary provides me with many awkward opportunities. And sometimes it's racism, yay! I will very often say, oh, this is the first time I'm gonna say it in public. Born, raised, and still living the racism dream. Whew. Right? Right? Whatever dream I have, that's my dream to have. But I'm gonna tell you a story about when I was in kindergarten. And I was the only black kid, and I was the only giant. And very often, like my hair looked different, like it does now. We'll talk about this later. So I had begged my mother to give me 2 long flowing ponytails. Right, you know those on each side? Right, and I didn't have that, I had Afro puffs and they were this big. And we know that ponytails come 2 ways. 1, in the back, or 2, on the side, right? And I was so proud because I had my 2 Afro puffs and I walked around the school all day. Yeah, I'm the best person here. And when I got on the bus, this little girl came up to me and she did not like that I was real proud that day. She didn't like that I was standing extra tall. And she's like, you don't really have ponytails. What's the one in the back for? Because my mommy was sneaky because I only had this much hair when she wanted to do the best for her daughter. And she gave me 3 ponytails. Now at the time I didn't really understand what was going on. I thought, I'm just trying to be like you because I'm a redneck. Now my response is, the one in the back is to poke out your eye, bitch. Stop looking at all the differences so hard. We don't need to pay attention to those differences unless the person says, hey, this is what's going on for me. For instance, my name is Adora Nwofor. Who can say that? Sam, you're not helping. We all know that you can say Adora because you like to tell me I'm adorable and blah, 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 and like I'm not that little kid with the backpack either. But my last name is Nwofor. Who's gonna try and cut their tongue with me? Nwofor. Nwofor. No, I need you to say it louder. I'm not hearing you. You can all say Tchaikovsky. Yes, thank you. You are helping. Nwofor. That's my name. So, just to clarify, we have all had Igbo as a second language training right here in the City Hall, right? Igbo is my tribe in Nigeria, and I acknowledge that even though I'm born in Calgary. I'm also Jamaican and Canadian. I'm a Nijican, all three and nothing less. And all of these things are important because it takes a lot of stuff to make good stuff. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm good stuff. Now, I want to leave you with a little story. So, like I said, I'm born in Calgary. I'm using my white privilege against all of you right now. I went to Walmart, and I went to Walmart with my family. We were taking a picture. I'm sorry, we get along as we do. And I was wearing something like this. Okay, this is a traditional Nigerian fabric. I've made it into a jacket today because I like fashion, and you can be fashionable and an activist, right? Or you can be an activist and choose whatever kind of fashion you want, right? Oh my goodness. But I was wearing my traditional outfit, so some people will say ostentatious. I like to say colorful. I had my head tied, so instead of like 6'4", I was like 6'7". And I came out of Walmart, and there was a gentleman, maybe he was a redneck, in a truck. It was very big, it was blue, it was beautiful. I was looking at it hard. And this man was looking very hard at me. I think he saw my bum, I don't know, but he rolled down his window. Oh, I just dated myself. He rolled down his window and screams out the window, "Welcome to my country." No, not I mean, kind of but you know, he wants to like get jiggy with it. But anyways, he said that and I was kind of really offended. But then I thought to myself, out of all the things that this person could have said to you, including talking about my flair side, he did not. He chose to welcome me. Now, if I'm gonna be a cheeky comedian, my response would have been like, no, welcome to my country. I enunciate better than you ever will. But that's not what I said to him. And I, quite frankly, like I said, I will use my white privilege against you. I'm an anthropologist, I tell jokes, I'm a model, I act, like I have a whole slew of kids. I went to church, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, who knows what that is? 4 people. The other sevies in the audience, you're gonna be in trouble with Jesus. Because Saturday is when we do all of our praying and non-secular stuff. But people would use that against me during Waco, Texas. Do we remember Waco? A few people remember Waco. There was a whole bunch of Seventh-day Adventists holed up in a compound and it burnt to the ground. And unfortunately, a woman from my church was in that incident. So really what I'm trying to say is that if you want to see somebody else's point of view, you can. You can have a little joke about it, not at their expense. You can have a serious conversation. You can educate yourself. But really, the thing is that it takes a whole lot of good stuff to get anything good. And listen, you might not know why it's good, but let's find out. Like Shirley did. Let's engage ourselves, let's have new experiences, empower yourselves with knowledge. My name is Adora Nwofor, thank you for listening.